Hello. I just wanted to share this message with this card, man. I have been drawn to pull from this particular deck that I have for a few days now, and I just sat down at my desk out in my room and I shuffled and I concentrated, and this came out. And it's Peace Beyond Survival. Um, and it says peacemaker through inner peace and resolving ancient splits. So I'm gonna put the phone down so I can read this really quickly. Very beautiful. I just wanted to share this message. And it's funny because I know I'm in my altar room, a Leo full moon. So when I seen this pop out, I was like, yeah, this came at the right perfect time. And I never noticed the lamb down here. This is the first time, because I think I pulled this card before. This is the first time I seen that little lamb down there. I haven't seen that lamb before. So that's pretty cool. So let me read what this says. It was a beautiful message. So it says peacemaker through inner peace, resolving ancient splits in the lion and the lamb. Okay. To the analytical mind, the lion and the lamb coming together is beyond reason. It is a miracle. However, seeing with the eyes of my true self, the union of the lion and the lamb is only a natural consequence, the next step in evolution of consciousness. It says, your family of light invites you to an attunement of unlimited possibility to answer deep questions you might have. Can the lion and the lamb sit down together? Can I be completely at peace with my emotions without any need for defense or protection, even when I feel deep wounds? Can I feel the power and courageousness of the heart, unimpaired by any victimhood and unaffected by any negativity from others? Yes, say your guides of light, but the linear mind might have some objections. Am I not too wounded to find peace? To open my heart? What if the lion becomes hungry or the lamb becomes afraid? Miracles can happen, Lemurian star child. Just open your heart to the possibility. Lemurian guides tell of the great power of raising your vibration. Predators can become like pets or even plant eaters because their body chemistry can change in lighter vibrations. And that's funny because I just started this vegan diet and I was so tempted because I baked some chicken for my children and I was so tempted to eat that food. It wasn't even funny. It's crazy. The Lemurian vibration, which goes beyond the survival paradigm, beyond feeding on another, is coming back to the new earth. It says the divine mother embraces all, including predators and prey. Perhaps your body requires the vibration of meat, or emotionally you function through baring your teeth. That is crazy. Because I just said that, and then I pulled this card. It says, embrace the fierce lion inside and also the vulnerable lamb who might feel victimized, alone, or abandoned. Love yourself by expressing your truth fully and by letting go of judgment. So that's just telling me to quit being so judgmental of myself. If I have a slip or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm human at the end of the day. And by me even taking the initiative to make that sacrifice, which means to make sacred, to stop eating meat for my betterment of my body and so I can vibrate lighter, is a huge accomplishment. And so my guys is like, quit judging yourself, quit coming down hard on yourself. You know, you're doing good. Just keep at it. Like, we all make mistakes, we're human. It says, this card signifies that your vibration is raising to integrate the lion and the lamb. Do you identify as either predator or a prey? All is embraced now in divine love, which allows you to observe the reaction of the lion and the lamb. You are bringing these parts together back into harmony through insight and compassion. If you have felt defensive recently, then this was the lion in you. This mighty being was trying to protect you because there was a deeply vulnerable lamb inside of you. Or do you feel like a victim sometimes? The lamb in you can feel misunderstood, rejected, or abandoned. As the lamb, you need to let go of these identities to take your place next to the lion. Allow deep healing for both the lion and the lamb. To transform the lion and the lamb, or to transform, the lion and the lamb need to listen to each other, to understand and befriend each other. Do you feel confused about the lion in you, about feeling angry or even aggressive? Then this place where you don't understand the lion is the place where you feel misunderstood yourself. Wow. This is the place where you now get a new opportunity to get in touch with the wounds of the lamb. That's deep. Yeah. They also start to relate to each other in a new way. Whereas the lion used to protect the misunderstood emotions of the lamb, it now sits down with the lamb. The lion is now at peace with the wounds of the lamb so that they can start to heal. Through this transformation, you start to see with more clarity the parts of you that need healing. The analytical mind wants an immediate solution, but you are open to healing and the gifts of the universe. When the lion and the lamb sit down together, they are in a state of receptiveness to see what the universe has to offer, and the space opens up for truly magical healing. All sorts of emotions can come to the forefront, emotions that had been previously hidden. And that's funny because I pulled from another deck and it says something about emotions coming to the surface, which I have been going through lately. So everything is just tying together and falling into place, and this is just beautiful. It says, in this state, the lion simply sits in a state of peace, of non-reactiveness, even when anger, fear, or sadness come up. It says, through the innocence of the lamb, you are then able to feel these emotions and express them with grace and with non-violence. When the lamb is no longer afraid, the lion can also relax. Let go of old paradigm residues so the lion in you roars in service of the truth. That is deep. And it gives a little bit of background. I'm trying to hurry up because I know my big mouth baby going to be busting in here any minute now. So background, the lion and the lamb are each going through a transformation, and they also make their transformation together. So who is the lion? The lion is associated with courageousness and fire, of course. So the fire element that the lion carries has a need to be mastered with great wisdom so it can be used for the highest good of all. If the fire is repressed out of fear, then great healing is needed to let go of that fear. Honor the truth of the lion to release control issues. Look at the inner lion with all its might. Does this mighty being run in freedom or walk around protecting you? If you feel that you need this protection, then you feel vulnerable on a deep, perhaps hidden level. And that is me. I also need to stop living in so much fear all the time. And I do say that this is because I'm in a place away from my comfort and my protection, which is my family. So it's just me and my children where I'm at. So I feel like I always got to be watching my back, but I shouldn't be feeling like that, especially since I'm in divine alignment with my highest self and the source and my guides and my purpose. So I'm just divinely protected anyways. So if I let go and release that fear, I won't have to feel so, vulnerable, like it said. It says, in the healing process, the courageousness and the fire of the lion become free of aggression, free of judgment and projection on another. The lion no longer needs the ego for its strength. Wow. And this gives me strength in the tarot card vibes. It says, as a result, the lion can be free and spontaneous with the fire element. So now it says, who is the lamb? The lamb is emotional vulnerability in water. So the lamb is symbolic for your emotional intelligence, or how you relate to the water element. Embrace emotions in the healing space in the arms of the Divine Mother. Look at the inner lamb in all its vulnerability. Does this child feel free to express or feel like a victim? Perhaps the lamb feels the need to be protected by the lion. In the healing process, the lamb stops hiding, loses its identity, loses its victim identity, and becomes more empowered. This empowerment starts a healing process. As a result, the lamb can freely express their emotions from the water element. So another background is healing modalities. So it says attune to the two hemispheres of your brain and visualize that they connect through a figure 8 on its side. Let your whole body receive this communication in this integration. Sometimes you might also need one or more practical methods of transformation. So here's 4. Number 1 is breathing through the emotions and simply sensing them without reacting. Allow yourself to follow these energies and to hear their stories. This is especially important for you if you also drew the breathing card, which I didn't draw any other card. It's just the Peace Beyond Survival is what I drew. Number 2, finding new ways to express yourself, to express your emotions. This can be through art, through writing, or through music. Your inner child, symbolized by the lamb, is the key to finding this new expression. This self-expression is especially important if you also drew the creativity card. Number 4, calling in the assistance from your angels and guides. This is especially important if you drew the light family card, Lemurians, or the Pleiadian self card. So call on your guides. And last, healing through sound and frequencies is which I've been doing a lot for like the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks actually with the Tibetan singing bowls. A lot every day for hours. It says this is especially important if you also drew the rising to the Pleiadian frequencies card. So it says this is how the lion and the lamb transform. It all starts with letting them sit together in transformational waiting. After that, in the next step of evolution, they start to dance, to sing, and play as you. The lion and the lamb become a union, an integration, a beacon of light that guides you throughout your life. Affirmation. As my inner lion and lamb sit down together, they share and find peace, which allows for healing beyond victimhood or aggression. Ashe. That was really good. I just wanted to share that with you all. I hope that you enjoyed this message, and I hope that it resonates with you and it helps you in some sort of way, because it definitely helped me and it was just so beautiful. I just had to come and share the message. I'll be coming back with more messages on a daily basis, and pulling some cards on a daily basis. I'm trying to get things together. I'm going through a big transformation right now at this point in my life. And it's a great transformation. It isn't anything severe or bad, but it's a wonderful transformation. It's something I've been waiting for a very long time. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't been posting on my YouTube or anything like that, is because I've been going through this major transformation. So I'm just going to play some tunes since it says sound frequency. I recently got this and I love it. And this is what I use to tune my frequencies up whenever I feel like I'm out of tune. So I'm going to just hit it a couple times and I'm going to end this.